Good evening, you ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all very much for joining us tonight. We have a wonderful matchup for you tonight. This is the CSC Season 10 Challenger League quarterfinals. This is Marky. I am joined by Clueless. How you doing?
Pretty good, Marky.
Wonderful. And we have Anonymous on the observing for us. Shout out Anani. And we're gonna get we're gonna get into things here on Ancient. It's gonna be our first map. Should be a pretty fun one.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. This is one of my favorites. I'm interested to see how each team goes out playing it, especially with some of the changes. It's sort of shaken up the approach and meta of a lot of people, from pro to prospect, we'll say.
Yeah, those have been pretty recent changes too. Wasn't it just a couple months ago maybe when that happened?
Yeah, it was just a couple months ago. It was a little before the season started, but a lot of it had to do with moving some spawns around, and it can really, even just changing those timings has changed a lot about the map.
We do have Krypton King starting off on the T side here, and they're slowly walking through a main. Being deployed. Oh,
Chili
already.
taking one out. Seems like they got their open. Oh? I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, crazy shots going out. Headshots all over. Now a 2-on-2. Bomb is down. Oh, and Loveray did just pick up a kit. But it goes down. James Coda. 1-on-1.
Can Crunch find Coda?
Oh, there's the kit. They picked it up.
Picked it up.
Might be able to stick it.
Maybe. Looks right. Oh, freaking out. Oh, but that gives it away. Coda. Crunch has to go for it. He has to stick. No.
Gonna do it.
Crunch is gonna get the kill, but lose the round. Can I get? Is there a way to remove the mouse pointer that I can see? I don't know if the stream can. All right.
Perfect
That'd be
crosshair
cool.
placement. Oh.
Yeah, perfect crosshair. Oh, it's all good. I'm just trying to ask for some help from the server. I can see some fun little mouse pointer, but you guys cannot. So everyone else cannot.
We're just seeing things, no worries.
It's all good.
Kings do pick up the rounds. Nade stack?
Nade stack. Here it comes. Five nades going down. They get one.
Oh, Khalil down. Nice nade. Khalil back?
They're gonna just let the gun go.
Oh, they're already on site.
They did give it the gun. Lavrai. Let's see if Lavrai can find. No, Squirrel. He's gonna find Lavrai. And that gives them. They're working with nothing. Terrorists win. And it's over.
Yeah, nice recovery by Kings there.
Yeah,
Probably
really. Oh, good.
Galil save. I don't know if that's even worth it at that point, so they just went for it.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was the same. I was just interested to see if they could, with the Galil, they could open it up because it looked like they wanted to keep trying not to give the gun away, but then they just gave it up. Interesting to find one after none of the nades converted, but well played by the Kings there to really only lose one. Here comes the mid. But not what I'm used to seeing, at least with how they're flashing out. Crunch taking out Geezy, trying to get a little aggressive over there in the A main. Smoked off. There. Chili Eater. Just wanting to play this smoke.
Kings do have a lot of space here at least. Have mid control, and Donut's not actually being played at all.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with this. They have a lot of space in mid. Drop the bomb in the mid. That's a little dangerous, but it looks like they're gonna retrieve it pretty quick here. They want to take this red room control. Chili Eater getting tested again. Sitting here at the Moss. Exotic, I'm gonna go with for now.
Yes.
Taking out one and then two, and then now that's just straight to red room.
But they might not expect it there. Player Temple.
They didn't clear temple. It's a 2-on-1 here. Crunch, this is doable. While the rotates come in from either side. But the bomb not quite going down to give it away for him. Now it's 3-on-1. Made the noise
Ooh.
and takes another. Lavrai. Picking it up. He is exotic. Lavrai getting a lot of space here for them to work with.
Oh no.
Get the defuse started. Oh. Megatalic hair. Lavrai with a. Oh, okay. I thought. Okay, Coda cleaning up from behind. I thought I thought they were just done dirty there from the running spray from the Galil, but it looks like it was James Coda on the flank cleaning it up. So
Yeah, nice run by Kings there. They were able to take mid control easy, and then, boy, Exotic hit some wild AK shots.
yeah, Exotic just
Kings
really
in.
punching through Red Room.
And it will be a save for Togglers here. A couple upgraded pistols.
But
Can
it
do some
looks like
damage.
yeah, and it looks like we're on a tech pause. Just gonna throw that out if you didn't catch it, but we have a disconnected from the Kings, so it looks like we'll be chilling for a minute.
We're going to get it out of the way right now, and then there will be no more tech pauses the rest of the game.
Smile. No more tech pauses. It can't happen. Geezy is back. You any idea? Got any hopes for what they can do with these pistols? It looks like they're just trying to keep their econ up over on the CT side from the Togglers, but
Yeah, I'm pretty interested to see what they do. I mean, it's Kings have gone all 3 rounds towards A now. They took mid control, and I'd love to see them maybe stack donut, something like that. See if they can find
yeah,
a couple.
I would love to see at least one of them with a bit more cash to grab some armor so that maybe they can play if they get a pick, play with the rifle a bit. But
Mhm.
looks like some util. I I hope, but just one flash. I'm gonna call. We're gonna make a wild call. I'm gonna expect a big mid push from these pistols right here. With the one flash behind that box, it might open up the round a bit. And I'm instantly told that I'm wrong.
How it goes.
I
Ooh, smart by
tried to
Geezy
hunt.
just getting out of there.
Yeah, good call. And now Krypton Kings a lot of info off of that, and they're already all the way through on the flank. They gotta be careful. They have to clear out this temple position, but it looks like they're doing so. Exotic getting tested, but managing to just
Wow.
not very managing to clean it up, and there it goes.
Oh, quick and easy. Kings,
Yeah.
nice job.
Yeah, looks like they wanted to stack that A main, but after they got that info, Exotic just taking all the space all the way through red, cleans it up. Pretty nice and easy. Or makes the round easy for the Krypton Kings there.
Ooh, Toggler sending 3 mid.
Yeah, the mid push I thought was coming from but not finding anything. Looks like they do need to sway from mid. He's already in. Lavrai managing to get the nice trade. Picking up Lavrai's gonna get lost here all by the lonesome. Can't quite catch the. Can't quite get it. Crunch picks up one. Crunch looks like he's not quite getting another one. It's doable. Yep. And with that, that should see some heroics, but Envision's not quite able to do it. Easy gonna clean him up. And again, the Kings seem to run the map here.
Yeah, definitely. Can't ask for a better T-side start. 5-0 so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just
Little.
seems that aggression is not the aggression from the Togglers just not able to find anything when they manage to go for it. And when they decide to go for it and just from there they're just using all that information to just Krypton Kings managing to just take all the map away from them and execute
Yeah.
quickly.
Ooh, we do see an op picked up from Geezy as well. In the
Ooh.
regular season, 1.24 rating, highest rated player for the Kings.
Oh, there you go. Off to a strong start then there. Keeping it up. Keeping it up. I need to pull up my stats. I gotta sound as informed as you
I'm not at all, but
are.
shout out CSCconfederation.com.
Ugh. Yes. All right. Let's see what we can find here. Where's the op going? Here comes the top red smoke. Looks like Easy's gonna look for something here on the ramp, and it's quickly smoked off. And they're gonna use that to abuse. Oh, I actually like this setup. They fully taken mid. They fully taken highway here, and now they
Oh,
with just the pistols have managed to take a lot of damage. And a nice dink up onto Squirrel, even though Crunch goes down. I feel like they should know this is coming.
they must at this point. Nothing B yet. They'll hear these nades finally and should be able to pick up a gun at least.
Yeah, Levrai's wanting to get into this donut position, it looks like first, but not able to find the timing because it's already smoked off. And Levrai just picked up through the smoke. I don't even know if Levrai was shooting there. Found, but well done from the side of the Krypton Kings. But Envision's going to look for some exits. Try to mess with the economy here because it looks like this is the save call has really already been in for a while.
Might be able to find one. They hear him now. Ooh.
Gets one. Nicely shot. Nice shot from Envisions, but but they do manage to get rid of James Coda, get a little bit of damage on the economy. Not that it matters a lot right now. Krypton King's still flush, but any little chip damage they can do on that money, on those big cash stacks, is going to help a lot in the long run as they try to recover this CT side.
Yeah, they really need to get around here. King's just doing a nice job taking map control and going together as a group so far.
Yeah. And again, it looks like the Poglers are going for the stack in mid, but they're just not finding a lot. And then I almost want to say they're bailing, it looks like. Just kind of getting paraded around the map off of some really good little set plays and just... Coda picks up one on the right. And now they're in a retake. Crunch goes down. Oh no. Crunch goes down in mid. That cuts off the line. They gotta clear out this long position. The CT side.
Bomb has been planted.
Metallica player. Metallica K-er, my bad. Taking up first two, and James Coda taking a killing. Evans is left in a 1v3. This might be doable though. With a lot of that chip damage, it's looking less possible. And Easy's just going to take a nice little pop at the op. And feels out the run for the Kings.
Timeout again. That's crazy.
Yeah.
King's just making all the right calls. Togglers
Yeah.
took mid control and they just hit B. There was one player in cave, got caught looking both ways, and at that point they had the site. Easy.
Yeah, a lot of these like 3 stacks are fine in theory, but I feel like they take the mid control and then it just kind of run away back into rather than kind of using the space they get.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel like they're comfortable peeking those harder angles to clear.
it was interesting. They just went up mid, and then instead of trying to like flank B or anything, they just kind of went back through red room and over to CT.
Yeah. Definitely, if this is the Kings map pick, they definitely picked the right map so far.
Yeah, they were 1 and 2 in the regular season, but Togglers only played it once. They won 16-14 against Decoys, but the Kings beat the Decoys 16-6 on the same map, so...
Yeah. James Coda worried that they lost this mid control. Yeah, that looks like the fake over on B. But the tilted toggler is just not ready. Although with the setup they have, they could just go for a full retake. But A can be a little tricky once they get in position.
Yeah, again,
Exotic
there's just one player here.
Easy. Nice pick on Philly. Squirrel taking out Levry, trying to push through that they dropped. Now can they get this? Can they find an opening here? Easy getting another one on Berthu out there. Just no one just shutting down. They just cannot
Saving
find these
again.
retakes. Yeah, that's
Man.
the call. But this is a rough start on the side of the tilted togglers.
Yeah, it might be a quick map one. Boy, just making all the right
Visions
calls.
is picking. Easy picks up another. Yeah. They managed to get a couple exits, but now I don't know. I get what they're going for, but I almost feel like you want to be a bit more comfortable with saving harder there, because now you're in a weird buy. The Kings are on whatever they want. They got so much cash.
Yeah, whatever
Here
you do to
comes-
their economy doesn't hurt as much as losing your guns.
Yeah, because now they're just in a uncomfortable situation again. They're back on these deagles. They're back on this half. They've got one smoke and a bunch of pistols. And it's 8-0. It seems so. Exotic getting 2. Oh, Chill Eater picks up finally on Exotic. James Coda. Trying to see if he can find Chill Eater here. He's getting wrapped. Togglers may have found an opening here, but they're already sealed off. Squirrel's positioning.
Perfect.
Perfect. Oh, here comes 2. Squirrel's about to get them both. I can feel it in my bones. Squirrel little trigger happy, but I think he's gonna clear the other one. Yep, there it goes. Easy gets the last one out of mid. Oh man, this is just brutal to watch.
That time they walked into a stack on B site too, and they just won all the fights.
Yeah, you can tell the respect's just gone. Kings know they run the map. Whether it was especially in that case, whether knowing they might be on a bad buy if they do really good economy tracking from them. But
You could say they're the kings of ancient.
very true. At least in this context, they definitely are the Kings of Ancient in this match. Chill Eater just chilling out behind that top mid smoke. And now the Kings. A smoke and a flash. Virtue finally getting one. He gets a second.
Ooh.
Really good. Really good Virtue there from the highway. Whatever the mini calls. Crunch picks up one on the molly. Picks up easy in the off. And suddenly this looks doable. This might be Tilted Toggler's way of the game. Yeah, instantly swinging to 2. Levry's going to take him down on a nice trip. Metallica Kayer taken out by Levry as well. And that puts him on the board.
About time.
Yeah, that's one you really are happy to see if you're the Tilted Togglers. To finally feel like you got the better of them.
Yeah. Keeping 3 alive too, that'll be decent for their economy.
Yep. A little interested to see if they just didn't know where it was or if they just chose not to pick up the op. That might help shore up some of these angles that they're struggling just to allow them to feel comfortable just sitting on an angle. But who knows? You can't hear the comms. Looks like we're in for a nice little quick A execute again from the Krypton King. And they have made the right call. The solo here. Crunch needs to know something's up though. So we're Crunch gets 1. You get the second. Crunch doubling up is big for them right there. Still haven't found Crunch. Crunch gets the 3rd. And that shuts down the run. rotates are in. Envision cleans up one. Now they just gotta find Geezy. They just gotta be careful. Really good way to seal him off with the nades. Geezy stuck in main. Looking to find something. And they did it. They found it again.
Yeah, very nice round from them. T's maybe getting a little overconfident at that point, just trying to go for a straight up A rush, but I mean, it was the right call. Only one player on the site, but it's just nice use of nades by Crunch to keep him delayed and yeah, able to find the fights.
Yeah, no, really, yeah, just agree with you. Said really good use of nades, really good stalling by Crunch, and just keeping him staying alive, doing well. Playing good anchor, good CS. All right, we expecting to see a swing back here from the Togglers. What do you think? They
I'm
might
ready
be
for
to
it.
start with him.
I'm ready
Make it a
for
little
it.
interesting.
Yeah.
They really like these little B stacks over by the Togglers. Not how I like to play this map, but you know, to each their own. It seems to finally be paying off. Earthu nearly getting caught with the Earthu picks him up though. James Coda's down. Can't. Scary. Earthu's just gonna sneak on out after getting a nice little frag. Exotic though, clearing out one, but traded out by Crunch over in the CT spawn. You can see Squirrel just looking to see, is this A side open? Not able to find these angles. Easy trying to see what he can find. Looks like the B side is closed for business this time. Looking to head back towards mid. Squirrel doesn't see anything. Does he know? Does Squirrel know? Looks like the calls have come in that A side is clear. And there they go. Working out Donut. They get the bomb down. Lavry's instantly going to get one though. But now they have to contend. Can they find these other two players? Really important round for the Togglers here.
Ooh.
Oh no. Envision gets one. They gotta find one. Alright, well done for the Togglers. Almost really scary. Envision's picking up two, living on 1 HP. Nicely done though to get the retake in. And really good opening picks from the side of the Togglers.
Yeah, nice job winning that. The opening fights, keeping the advantage there. Still, though, Kings have a lot of money here, so need one more round to be able to break that economy at least.
Yeah, and it looks like they'll be able to recover this half to a decent degree if they can win if Togglers can take one more, they might be able to recover this half here. Puts them on a reset, makes it feel very doable on the side of the Togglers, but we'll see what happens. Geezy just sprinting up, takes out Lavry out of the Jaguar, and that's a scary proposition now. Krypton Kings on mid control. Togglers expecting a lot of B aggression off of the play of Geezy. But Geezy's alone. I don't know if they're gonna realize it. Seems like they realize something's up though. Chili Eater's coming back up to cover that red room. But the Krypton Kings already have two in this donut position. Bomb's still Jaguar. Squirrel's gonna take out one. And that one smoke seems to have drawn a rotate over from Chili Eater. And now he's got to contend with someone coming red room. James Coda gonna be covering this red room. And with that pick, they're just gonna open up the A site. Really good movement around the map from the Krypton Kings.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh, this is a frightening proposition. I think you go for it and it doesn't work. You're bankrupt. Crunch picks up one in this temple position. Has to sticking in a score outside. Easy on the boost, takes one out. James Coda picks up the other. And that's not what you want to see up here. The togglers, oh no, now you're... Well, looks like that's recovered. But
Could drop
so close to
over,
glory.
right? Crazy.
I-
Inch just making all the right calls. Unbelievable that they're hitting all these timings.
Yeah, really good fake. Just pushing through that cave position to just open up and make them, especially because they started leaning back towards A on the side of the togglers. CT started leaning back towards A a bit, and they get that cave pick, make them worry, and just instantly rotate that bomb out of there. Geesy's gonna pick up one fast from the ramp. Takes a little bit of damage, but Hero envisions though. He's gonna find him off the swing, but they were ready for the trade back from Metallica Care. They already are up into cave, but Metallica Care are going to take the bomb all the way back around. So
Ooh.
Crunch and Chill Eater gotten a frag each respectively. And now it's a 2-on-2. While they're bad on Econ, this now feels doable. One in cave. Really good position from Crunch here. Crunch can find everything. He's got the blank locked up. Here. Can he find the flag? Doesn't quite able to get to pick up Metallica Killer.
Bomb has been planted.
Crunch. Oh, and he gets copied off the top of the box. What a good nade from Metallica Care. Bouncing off the top of the box to take him out. Oh no.
That's wild.
Oh.
Interesting. That last round's Geezy and Exotic both had ops, two T-side ops.
Yeah.
Didn't really find. I mean, they only found one frag on it, but they just do
Yeah.
not care.
I don't think they care anymore. I mean, you're up 11-3. It feels good. Ancient's kind of feeling a bit more like a CT or a T-sided map recently, but
Yeah.
it's still not something you like. Exotic, once again, just sprinting through one. James Coda doubling up on the ramp aggression, and Exotic's already all the way up through red room. He's gonna find Crunch in mid, and now they just have to find this last guy. Berthu left alone. But just Squirrel's gonna swing into him, take him out, clean it up. 12-3.
That was a very quick half.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have a lot of words for that.
Crazy job by Kings. Everybody's
Yeah.
just hitting their shots too. The calls and the shots. Geezy's at 16 frags already. James Coda at 14.
Yeah. I think it's really impressive about it. Yeah, I didn't feel like it's just them, hitting good shots and managing to punch through as much as it just also feels like they're out calling, like you said. They're just Krypton Kings just being in all the right places, pulling the rotates around, really working the map when it calls for it. Here we go. Having a little observer trouble, maybe. Oh, okay, we're back. You can see the T's doing the same thing here. Right over to the A site. Yeah, we're having some observer problems, but I will still try to cast best I can. Exotic gonna pick up one from Temple. Looks like the bomb is going down here. Crunch managing to find Exotic finally, and they're gonna triple up in this Temple area. Togglers having control of this site, but Squirrel gonna take out Chili Eater. Lavrai managing to pick up two people from Donut, but since they're all alone on site, they're getting picked up. Temple, big box, James Coda with the duelies. You can't quite get the kill on Coda with the duelies. And Squirrel's gonna find the defuse. Yeah. All good, all good. We had some quick observer troubles. It's all good. We had some quick observer troubles. Observer Anonymous saying apologizing real quick. Had some real life things. But we're back into it, so it's all good now.
Togglers did buy into this. Yeah.
Togglers just ready and set. Here it comes. Getting one. Lavrai getting another. Okay, there we go. I switched teams for a second there. Kill Eater getting one. Oh, but tagged it with a scout. Envision hiding back in that K position as Krypton King's trying to do a 3v4 retake from the CT position. Chill Eater getting another one with that Mac 10. Really doing some Squirrel swinging out from short, picking up crunch. But Chill Eater getting another. Is that 3? Chill Eater up on 3 with this Mac 10. Just devastating. Squirrel on 12 HP. Insane swing from Squirrel to find that. But do they manage? All alone here in cave. Squirrel picks it up, but there isn't time. And that's probably dead too.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of damage, at least. They probably can't buy into this one, but...
Yeah. I think if you're the togglers, that's still a good time for you. You forced, you won it, you managed to just take all the guns away, especially because Kings bought an M4. And yeah, there it goes. We got no money. Exotic though on the force. Interesting to see how that's gonna de-signify. After the carnage that's like the togglers, Coda getting another. Devastating. Oh, that was almost chaos. Almost disaster on the togglers there.
It's a great eco. I mean, they... Boy, I don't know if they're going to buy into this one, but... Still, the togglers, not too much money. They're going to not have too much util going into this.
Yeah, if you're the Kings, you're happy. Those 2 nades found so much damage. It set them up beautifully.
3 more nades here.
Yeah, here comes that instant smoke. But they've wisened up to it this time. And really good control from the Kings here. Managing to take away this mid position. Chill Eater just working the smoke. Trying to see if they can find James Coda on the other side of it. James Coda's gonna get the... Oh no, Chill Eater just lost. From the highway, managing to get just double peek from 2 different angles. Togglers still have 2 over here in yard to work with. And it looks like they've decided they're going back towards A. Which might very well be the right call.
Kings do have time to reset at least, so it looks like they will put a couple on each site. Oh, they're actually ready for this A play, but togglers just walk it back over B.
Yeah, they might find the timing. They can't take too long, or the Krypton Kings might start figuring out what's up. But if they can find it, if they can just work this over, they might even be able to just walk out onto the side if they're willing to. Yep, and here's what I was saying. It looks like it might get a little scary if Geezy starts wising up. Geezy's getting back over towards that CT side.
They're down to 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Earth, you're getting one and another in crazy swing there, managing to find 2. Takes away the AK, and that might seal the round. Really good positioning. Catches Exotic trying to go Alligator. Picks up that AK. Says, I'm out. I got what I wanted. But Envisions is ready for it and takes him out before they can get away with the gun.
All right, we can see this now. Comeback might be real.
Comeback might indeed be real. Maybe Ancient's just like super T-sided now. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe. It's looking like it if you just take this as the one sample size.
Yeah, that's all we need. Just one.
A little late on that red. They're out in front of it. On the side of the Krypton Kings. But it doesn't look like it matters. Unless they get called from this highway peak from Shelf. This is dangerous. Not sure how much information James have just picked up there, but it could be everything. Now they're stuck. They've got very little map control to work with. Togglers might have sealed their doom, but it looks like they're okay for now. No more rotations are coming from the side of the
Oh no!
gonna burn. Very effective and the rotation. James Coda from the ninja spot from the cubby picks up. Oh, the birthday just getting two. Really good shooting. Picks up two. Crunch. But Envision swings around as ready. Now it's just has to deal with Geezy. Geezy misses. Envision picks it up. Oh wow.
Yeah, now you're definitely starting to get a little nervous on Kings. They had a full buy. Geezy had the op. They had all the information too. They had a third that was rotating right into the site when that execute happens. Still weren't able to hold on.
Still not quite. Yeah. This CT side not finding a lot of success in this half or in this match so far. Something about these groups and just getting through. Oh no, that red room switch missed. But it looks like it doesn't matter. He's gonna pick up 1, 2, pushing through the A main. They're wary about this third. They're playing it really smart here. Worthy's gonna pick up the third there in Geezy. They're gonna find the one in red, and they're wolf packing it out. Hunting together. Krypton King. Squirrel. Oh no. Almost a little too much trigger control from Squirrel, but does get the one. Chili Eater will trade it out, and that is the another round for Togglers.
Could see, oh, there it is. Double up. Once again, Geezy and Exotic both picking it up. Actually, both. They both are rated on the individual stats as oppers, 1.24 and 1.16 rating on both of them. Two highest on their team.
That is the opper stat. There comes the smoke. Retaliator just gonna kind of let it go. Even just gonna give up mid. Exotic playing this deep temple to hold that main, and Metallica are gonna get over to Donut. And here comes Togglers trying to take mid. Really good flash there. Nothing to come from it, but does bait out a shot. So they know someone's there. They know someone from the Togglers is there. We don't talk about those. The mist smokes, it happens. Those stairs are the bane of the existence. As someone who tried to learn all the instant house smokes, those things are awful. They ruin all your smokes. The Crunch taking up some space here in the cave. Crunch picking up one on through the smoke onto the B site. But it looks like they're just indecisive where they want to finish here. They've got all this mid control. Let's let them run around. A little bit of team flashing. But Metallica Carrier is going to clear them all. They know they're coming. But only gets the one, which is probably not going to be enough to stop this hit from coming.
Bomb has been planted.
Finds the one in Temple as well. Crunch knows Exotic's there on that op. Exotic the shot. Now just waited. Really difficult retake here. Squirrel and Exotic on an op. James Coda, their only rifle. That Molotov wasting a bunch of time. Exotic smoked them. Are they still going to go for it? Crunch, yep they are. Crunch is going to get one. Chili Eater's going to work with him to get another on James Coda. Now it's just Exotic on this op stuck in Temple.
Oh!
Right now from Chili Eater. Exotic tried to be cool, hit the simple no scope, but not able to seal it off.
Boy.
Well,
Timeout called now.
yeah.
It's getting down to the wire. Yeah, that was... You hate to call a save in a 4v3 like that, but with two ops, that is such a tough retake, and they had so many smokes down, mollies down.
Yeah, I think that's interesting about it is Squirrel, I think, picked up the op going into the retake at some point, or was swapped at some point in the round with Geezy. But now the Krypton King's in a tough situation. Shu is on the other foot. They're struggling just as much as Tilted Togglers was versus them. Eastside is the name of the game so far. Can they shut them down?
Yeah, still going to be tough for Togglers to pull this comeback off, but they have all the momentum. They just got to have so much confidence going into this, especially faced with just some upgraded pistols again.
Squirrel, though, gonna manage to get one from the doors into the AK firing squad. James Credit is gonna do some work here. Metallica KR on that MP9. Doing a lot of damage over to the Kings. Kings are really low health all around now. Oh no, Berthu might get taken out here.
Check your corners.
Check your corners.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh god, he does finish it. And gets another doubles up. Really tough situation, but that's all you can ask of Exotic there. And it's now an advantage situation for the Kings.
And they know both these T's were over here. All the rotates
actually
coming in.
might get saved. They're saved though by having to grab the bomb. They managed to dodge the timing. But I think they can hear them from the side of the Kings, and the jig is up. Oh wait, hold on. Doubling back. It's ring around the rosy time. Who's gonna get caught on the wrong foot? A lot scarier if you're the Tilted Togglers right now. They're about to walk into Geezy, who has the AK. This is with that precise shot. Geezy's gonna have seen the one. They're not sure where the last one is. Envision's though just gonna push through that molly. Geezy's gonna clean it up though.
Wow. That's such a sick play from Geezy.
Yeah.
They're the only person stopping Togglers from getting a bomb plant there, and they hit such a clean shot on that first.
Yeah. Specifically that one that single headshot. If you don't hit that headshot, I don't know if the round works out that way, but Geezy hits it and makes the round really easy to finish. Here comes the house smoke, which once again seems to miss. And sort of just gives up mid control over to the Krypton Kings. And there comes the smoke. And now things get a lot scarier if you were the Togglers. If you can't get that mid control, this map gets really fast. But Crunch is ready for it. Really good job. Crunch gets the trade on the Metallica or the kill, rather. We're 5-on-4. Ooh. Spots the op in the hand of Geezy. I think we're seeing a fake come down here.
It did pull over a rotate too.
It did pull one. Here comes the flash. Can they find exactly? Yes, they can. And with that, that's a... Oh no, but they didn't get the smoke down in time. Really well done for James Code to get one. A lot better position now. James Code already all the way up to temple. They might not expect this. James Code ahead of the play. Squirrel gets one in donut. Berthu though gonna clean it up. Now they're ready for it. Squirrel gets the one. Quickly traded out by Chili Eater. And again, really good round for the Togglers.
That's double digits. That's Kings going down. They had a full buy there. Geezy on the up and everything, and still they were just able to pull the rotates just with that one player over at B. Threw a smoke and made everybody rotate. Just got the donut player, got the frag, and easy round at that point.
Easy round indeed. Managing to just play really well here on the T side. Both these teams, I actually now want to go check their T side win rate or round conversion. Oh, that's dirty. Metallica K are getting a dirty little shot there. 50. That's not what you want to see. There's no flashes, no nothing. Just I'm better swing. Easy wants to do the same, cannot quite find it though. Gets really surprised from multiple coming from T-spawn. Metallica Care might find a timing here. Gets the AK. Oh no. He hears it all. All the info. Not quite the timing though, which makes this tricky. Here comes the execute. One on site, one coming. James one. Taking up a second, exotic with a third. And now it's a 1-on-2 for the side on the side of the togglers. You've got exotic in A main, James, Coda, and Temple. The only benefit for Chili Eater, they do not know where Chili Eater is. But can they find? Or with that, spotted. Chili Eater seeing what they can get. Walk into the crossfire. Really good positioning from James Coda. Cleans up the round. Nicely done by the Kings.
Yeah, I can't believe they pulled it back, but at the end of that round, it's just very nice positioning. As you said, in that crossfire, bomb was down 20 seconds. No way that they should be able to recover it, and they don't. So 15 now found.
Yeah. Interested to see if they can retain the momentum because they're on a bad buy on the side of the togglers. It's a do or die moment, obviously. 15 to 10, you're down. They have to force. And here comes the B rush, it looks like. Nice little nade. A little bit of chip on the birthday. Ready for a big swing here on the squirrel. Oh, burning. Burning. Manages to make it out. Right now, they're looking at 3, but rotates coming in from the side of Metallica Care. But at the very least, Metallica Care has picked up mid again. But it doesn't look like the togglers are dissuaded. They're getting ready to set up this execute. And Berthu's got an opening. James Coda gave up the positioning of it, but has come back. And they're just playing the time. Togglers are not that worried. Playing it slow. Here comes the smokes, the mollies. They don't spot Squirrel, but they do currently from the ramp entry. The other two players can't stuck on the smoke, waiting for the first. James Coda gets the first. Not blinded. Second and Chili Eater. Lebrai, really nice deagle shot. Last on the same angle. They're not ready for it. Oh no, they have second. Easy with the op. But Crunch gets the one. 1-on-1. Really rough positioning here though. Oh, the molly's too shallow. Crunch is playing the time, saying you have to go for it. I don't have to do anything. And Crunch is going to clean up the round. Really nice play from them.
That's unfortunate with the Molly. There was a round earlier in the game where somebody threw a deeper Molly towards B ramp and tried to defuse, and they were able to just run straight through it. So I think that's why they were trying to throw the shallower one, but it was just too short at that point and wasn't actually covering ramp.
It's not covering that peak angle and just doesn't quite stop them from just swinging behind. I think Crunch even swung behind it. Just said, yeah, this doesn't do anything.
Yep.
Oh, that's rough. Really good retake from the Kings, just not quite able to finish it off. And here comes the A rush, and they have found freedom. Togglers have also found what looks to be a free round. But here's the retake. 5v5, but it's just pistols on the side of the Kings. A lot of deagles. Two players in Donut with a nice little crossfire. Chili Eater gets the first in Metallic Care. Berthu waiting for Geezy to peek him. Chili Eater, though, is going to steal both of those and get two more. And now there's hunting for these last two who look to have called it off. Just trying to get some exits, but Crunch will deny them that opportunity and make it a nice little. Is it 13-15 yet? I don't know if the number goes up. All right, it already went up. 12-15.
Yeah, very, very close now. Kings did
Yeah.
save, though. They'll have a full buy going into this. Geezy on the up, full util on everybody, so better chance than ever to finally close this out, and they're going to call a timeout just to make sure they got everything in order for this.
Yep. If you're the Kings, you can feel like you at least can say, hey, we're going to get the buy. And then if they lose, you kind of have to say, well, we save that. If we lose this one, we can save, and then we can, or half, and we can go into 14 and try to do our best and see what we can get and try to finish it out. But this is a rough situation to be in.
Great recovery by Togglers, regardless. I mean, even if they do end up losing this map, still they'll feel a lot better going into their second map, which is their pick of Inferno. So that'll definitely be at least a little better mental for them.
Yes, with the T side being played so far, I'm really interested to see the Banana Wars on Inferno. The very aggressive T play from both teams has been very. Sorry, I can't get over the smoke missing. That's like the fourth round in a row I think it's missed, and it's very unfortunate. Very important piece of utility if you're gonna throw it. That instant house smoke.
It's like Furia with outside smokes; they just always miss it.
Ooh. We're gonna try to hide in the molly after they smoke it off, but just instantly found. Nicely picked up by Lavrai. Going to the retaliating one, but instantly traded out. Gets one, but again, just nicely traded. My little ping pong with Lice, and even though they kind of have the sight, Toggler's a little bit worried or trying to bait the rotate here, it looks like. I don't know about this call, but
Yeah, they do have an op in play on Geezy still, and he's holding that, can hold that deep angle, so they do have some util to smoke him off if they do end up trying to hit this A site, but gotta make sure they use it.
they do get the trade. Now they just have to worry about Geezy over in this temple position. And this is where it gets scary. Geezy can just drop out.
Terrorists win.
But nice positioning from Chili Eater to quickly trade. And that's 13.
This is such a tough call now, as you were saying last round, whether they decide to force buy here or save one more, go for that full buy once again.
Yeah, I think it's just tough because there's several approaches, right? If you force into it, you have to full save 14. Well, actually, no, my bad. I did the math right last time. You only want a half here. You just want to make sure you have enough money, but it looks like they've relatively forced into it.
XM?
You can see Goda. Yeah. But Dictator, though, once again with his P250, proving dangerous. Gets one. And Squirrel Oh no. Oh, this might have worked. Exotic gets one off of the A main swing with an MP9 of all weapons from the long distance. That is 2v4.
Yeah, this is great from the Kings. They have that 2v4 advantage. They just fall back, play sites. 2 on A site now. 1 pushed up cave, so that we'll have a little bit of early B info if they do decide to go there, but for now, Toggler's just holding.
Yeah. A little bit of luck on the side of the Togglers that they haven't gotten any weapons over on the side of the Kings, so they're still on their rough buy. If they manage to find the site with worse weapons, which I believe is looking like this A site, they might be able to do it. It's kind of a rough call. They're kind of uneven weaponry, so well done by the Krypton Kings to split up properly to give each of them a nice little close range and a pistol to go with it.
And this is the right call from them going up mid. Nobody here, but down to 20 seconds now, so they need to make a move, and it's going to be 2 players regardless which site they go. Barely gets it. Oh, there's the
Base kinda
XM.
cleans it up. The XM finishing it off, and from there,
Bomb has been defused.
and there we go, nicely done from the Kings to finally close out that map. Sorry, I dropped for a second. I got pinged. I apparently broke the stat sheet on accident.
Oh, clueless.
Well, I put a filter on it thinking it was local, and I apparently, because I forgot I have permissions, it was not, in fact, local. So,
Well, yeah, that will be the first map done, Ancient, going the way of the Kings. So we will be back shortly with map 2, Inferno. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to map 2 of 3, if needed, for the Challenger quarterfinals here. Krypton Kings and Tilted Togglers. This is the Togglers map pick, so we'll see if they can bounce back here. If you're just joining us, this is Marky and Clueless co-casting here, and we have Anonymous on the Observing. Shout out Anani.
Yes. And to follow up from the last game, a lot of really interesting really aggressive and just well-played T side on both halves, really dominating the Ancient pick. And we'll see if that continues here. We have Coda on the dualies. I want to find where Coda is, because that's where the action likes to be sometimes. Although Coda does not seem to be. He seems to just be tucked into sight. And Visions, though, with some nice shots, picking up instantly. Opening pick. Playing it nice and slow on the side of the togglers here. Geezy also getting tapped up. Looking like a solid start here for the togglers. Nice little flash. Coda. James Coda ready for it. Oh, they made Kings abandon sight. Visions sprinting through the smoke. They don't quite finish off, but Squirrel picks up one. Berthu gonna trade out. Metallica Care stuck back in coffins. Crunch picks up Metallica Care. It's a 4-on-3, 4-on-2. But Geezy and James Coda working together. Get the first one in Chili Eater. Can they find Berthu? No. Almost picked it up there from the side of James Coda, but Crunch and Berthu gonna finish off the last two, the Krypton Kings, and take the round.
Yeah, very nice job by Togglers there. You mentioned the T size on Ancient that we saw, and that was very nice job on Togglers, just drawing the rotates over. They found that one pick and then made a little bit of contact top mid, and that immediately drew both CTs that were on the B-bomb site over towards CT side of the site, and at that point, it's an easy take for them.
Mm-hmm. Really easy to clean it up there. That nade stack, not finding anything on the side of the Kings. Really good attempt at just doing a double nade stack from the banana and mid positions, but not finding much. Nicely done from Togglers managing to avoid that. Because now the game the round specifically, looks pretty easy. It's almost a full save on the side of the Krypton Kings, and Togglers have a lot to work with.
Yeah, Kings they're pushed down banana. Could catch a quick rotate.
Looks like they already have. Oh, this might be bad actually on the side of the Togglers.
Ooh.
James Coda. Yes, they were ready for that push from James Coda. Really good attempt. Chili Eater gets another. And Levry. All these little ratty squirrely positions not finding anything. It seems like they're able to get the drop, but not quite able to convert the frags.
He's trying to go for that
Ooh. Easy gets it. Gets one frag, but cannot quite get the second to get out.
Killed a couple. Not terrible. Should be able to buy it in here, I believe. Should be a pretty even buy. A couple Galeels still on the Toggler side, so. And they might be going for another save.
Oh, here comes the buy. Last second.
XM again.
XM again. James Coda taking the XM that finished out Ancient for them. Getting a little bit of chip damage off that nade, but then just kind of giving it up. I don't know who threw the smoke, but they're gonna try to take that corner and just work on getting into this car.
Kizzy has a
See-
very nice position there. But they're not going to expect an off if they try to launch it.
Mm-hmm. Geezy's ready on that nice little coffin spot, just waiting for them to walk right into the crosshair. But now it looks like the focus on the side of Tyler has shifted back to mid in that brackets position. Envision's getting a nice pick on the outskirts of the apartments there. Setting up for just a free take of the top mid, but the rotate is already over. Trying to flush out that pit player. Doesn't find. Exotic gets 2, traded. But will they find the second person in pit? Yes, Envisions is going to find Metallica Slayer sitting in pit, and it is now a 2-on-3 retake. But it looks like the save call. Yeah, there it is. Save call is in. Don't want to give up that op.
Yeah, that's the right call so far. It's not, it's only 3 rounds so far. Togglers are off to a nice start, but curious to see if the Kings decide to buy around these 2 saved guns or try to stack a site with them maybe.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. You're in a weird position. They are almost on full loss, but you are broke. So
They still might not. Did Geezy fire a shot at all with the op? They might not know
no,
if the op's in play yet.
that is a fair point. I'm interested to see if they're going to try to utilize with Geezy playing this B site. That they're going to try to utilize Geezy over on Banana with something like a Furious Smoke or some other cheeky little one-way or different setups to just get a free opening pick since they probably aren't ready for it. And it looks like the Force did come in on the side of the Kings. James Cotto once again wielding that XM. Easy. Falling off of any peak that they would want to go for. And a big nade. Oh, you hate to see that one. That's landing right at Geezy's feet. Makes life a lot harder on the side of the Krypton Kings. But the focus is back over here towards top mid in this brackets area. Togglers managing to take it. Very aware Exotic might be on the other side of that smoke. They're just going to fall off, but Geezy does find an opening on Berthu over on Banana, and this now makes their life a lot harder. Geezy's going to drop back, but the Togglers, after dropping out of Banana, now they just don't have a lot of map to work with. Looks like they're just going to regroup back over here towards the safe site and start working towards the hit. James Cotto with the XM about to be tested. Oh no, Lavry. James Cotto gets one. Doesn't get a second though. Envisions with a nice trade, but Metallica KR is going to swing off of that contact, clean up the last 2. Doubles up for a nice little round finish.
Yeah, nice job. Shout out James Cotto finding one with the XM, but Geezy, I think, really wins that round. He only finds 1 kill on that op, but that's enough to totally deter them from trying to go back to the B site. They have to go A at that point and just walk right into 3 players there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think like you were saying with that one pick, the wanting to just kind of after they pressure that top mid, they fell off too quick. And as soon as Geezy gets that pick, it just kind of ends the round. But a nice little, getting into this round, we see a fast top mid play. I really like this position. Berthu is ready. Lavry gets a second. Now they just have to clean up the side player. James Kodak doing so much damage, gets 2, but we got 2 players that are on 20 HP and just crunch on any sort of decent health. And here comes the retake. Oh, they did get one. I got a ping and it distracted me. And we're just seeing, never mind, there is no retake anymore. It's just Geezy saving this op. That seems like the correct play here. Geezy just chilling, waiting to see if anyone's going to swing this top mid. He might get a nice little free pick here. Doesn't seem like it happens.
Terrorists win.
And there's a fourth for the Togglers.
Yeah, that's a nice save at least on the up. They can force around this again. Buy into it, and I'd be curious to see if he decides to keep going B with it, or if maybe they switch up positions after that fast mid play. He tries to go mid, get a pick. Got a spawn for it if he wants.
Yeah. We'll see. Let's see what Geezy's up to. Looks not. Looks like they're just gonna keep doing that.
Ooh.
Squirrel. Oh, Geezy getting a burn kill. Squirrel with that nice, using that Molotov. Swing behind Chili Eater. And they're crunched in this banana. That's the round. There's just no recovering from this.
Counter-terrorists win.
Very nice round from Kings. Showing a lot of confidence pushing down mid like that, but it's just good nade usage in banana initially. There's a one frag grenade that did a ton of damage, and then that molly that Geezy threw. Burned one up. He's at 5-2 now.
Yes, I have returned. I was having some dog issues for a second, but we are back in it. Well played. Crunch once again getting isolated by these mollies, but not as much damage as the last one seemed to do. Another one coming down. Crunch all alone, trying to see if they can find Squirrel. Gets the first, isn't quite ready for Squirrel on the trade, but Berthu's just gonna swing with that Deagle and pick it up. Dada gonna swing out, can't quite get the spray transfer on Envision, but Envision picks it up on the trade, but isn't ready for the second. James Coda has this mid control, doesn't quite find the timing though on the bomb. To be fair, I don't know if anyone would expect the bomb to still be there once the B side has been cracked open like this, but the bomb finally about to get planted.
Bomb has been planted.
But a bad CT smoke could give away, could cause a lot of problems here. I'm gonna just be waiting for this player. Oh, Berthu with a really good trade. On the really good kill onto James Coda with the bait and switch off of the molly.
Terrorists win.
And just in a nice position to clean up the second. Really well done by the Togglers. Take another round on the board.
Yeah, that's 5 now. And still the economy for the Kings not super great, kind of staggered here. Nice job on Togglers that round, just finding the trades on banana.
Yeah. Again, this T-side aggression and this T-side play seems to be really defining how these maps are going. It'll be, if they manage to keep it up, it's going to be on the Krypton Kings to come back once again and show another really big T-side performance. But they've left banana open. Krypton Kings opens up. James Coda is going to spot, I believe, at least 2, and they're going to know. But they're not quite able to get anything on this swing out of mid. Metallica KR can't quite get a frag on anyone on that site, and that should be the A site cleaned open.
Bomb has been
Doing just a little bit of... Sorry, I keep getting messages everywhere right now. And I'm losing my train of thought. Crunch taking out Squirrel, trying to see if they can find a weapon. All the busy work's done. The site's taken. Geezy trying to get some exits over here in CT with this Deagle. We'll see if they are successful. Does get one, but isn't expecting the second. Really nice little sneaky position to get the one. Sadly, not ready for the second, but
Yeah. Very nice round from Togglers, though. 6-2, but, you know, they have this huge rounds, but their economy's not super hot, so it's important for them that they kept 4 alive that last round. And now Kings calling a timeout. I would love to
yeah.
see. I would love to see Geezy switch up his opposition. It's great to hold it, you know, banana and totally shut it down, but they just keep going up mid fast and alt fast. I would love to see him just go for a quick pick and then maybe swing it back over, rotate after that.
Yeah, I think especially like you're changing it up or using it to like pressure and swap it or do something just to kind of change up the paces of these round a bit
Mm-hmm.
because you can't just keep doing the same thing at this point. You're down 6-2. You're on Inferno, which can be and if it doesn't go well for you, if you lose some momentum, it can be pretty rough on the T side. So I'd like to see some just sort of like you said, changing up, but it looks like you made the right call. Here comes Geezy. Setting up a molly and then just going to hold top, holding mid with this op. Really nice little nade that doesn't quite find any damage, but almost. Almost meaning nothing in this context. Almost. But he is going to get the pick. They're trying to avoid that op, but Berthie's going to trade one back. Now you have 4 players in the apartments. James Coda's going to get the first. Trying to avoid. Gets another doubles up. Geezy's going to trade out onto Berthu there, but Envision's still out. Stuck in this mini pit area. And now Envision's probably dead to right. Just stuck in pit, waiting for the inevitable. Molly's just raining from the heavens. Managing to get one, though, on the way out. And that's a third for Krypton.
Yeah, that'll keep things close, though. That final third kill they were able to find means majority of Kings will have to buy in here. Which they are able to do comfortably, but next round's not looking as hot for them, so...
Nope, lots of gun shuffling, as you saw. It's just keeping the econ low. It puts them in a situation where you can just get stuck on that CT side of buy, save, as you're trying to work with your econ. But it looks like they pushed Togglers onto a save of their own. So hopefully, this should be a clean round. But this fast aggression again coming out from the side of the Togglers. But they might be second guessing themselves. These mollies deterring them quite well, doing their jobs. Metallica K has a lot of information, has gotten all the way through that T-spawn. This could be deadly if they don't push forward soon. Oh no, here it comes. Metallica K is going to get one from the flank. They know they're pinched. They have to fight through. Lavrai manages to take out Exotic. Really well done. But they do have a bad smoke here on that church position. Metallica K swinging just to double check. Almost gets taken out. He does manage to take out Chili Eater. And another bad smoke. Their smoke's actually causing more trouble than they might be worth. As Lavrai and Virtue trying to fight for their lives. They cannot quite get it. And Kings get a fourth.
Yeah, you'll take that round for both teams in that scenario. Toggler's able to get the plant. Kings keep 4 alive and win the round, so very nice job from them. A great U2 usage at the start of Banana there. Those 2 mollies were huge to delay. They heard that push coming all day, and the molly saved them, and then the smoke at the end bought enough time for Megatalicator to swoop right in from the back, so...
Yeah, Megatalicator with that nice little long flank managing to just pinch the execute, make it really scary and frustrating. But here comes all that aggression. Easy now starting to find a little bit more success on that op. Picks up Chill Eater in mid. Just making it difficult. And now it's a 4-on-5. Toggler's finally not able to get away with this aggression as much. Vision's getting tagged up. Lots of util trading over on Banana. Getting flashed through. Exotic picks up one with a nice flash from Squirrel. Berthu not able to find the trade. Now he's seeing stars, and with that smoke, Berthu is a little afraid. Geezy gets another one in mid. Wow. And just like that, it's 1-on-5. A lot to ask of Berthu. But not really in the greatest position to... Well, not in a bad spot, but probably not in the best position to try to trade it out. With that Molly, dead to rights. Gets one, but Exotic's going to pop the balloon, do a little cranial surgery, and that puts 5 on the board for Krypton.
I love Geezy going for those picks in mid, especially in that situation. They know that there's no up on Toggler's side to respond, so they're just confident going for that full peek down to T steps and find 2 for it. Once again,
Yep.
Toggler's forced to an eco, and this might be a tie game now.
Yeah, it's looking like it. I think you had called out changing up Geezy's position, giving him a bit to work with and make Togglers kind of guess where that op's going, and it seems to be doing a lot of work for them. Excuse me, with this. Oh, Exotic swinging out in front of that smoke, managing to find 2, but does get traded out by Levry. He's got the AK in hand now. Levry does have the AK and the armor, but no helmet, which could be very scary. Makes these M4s on the side of the Kings just as deadly as the one he is holding. But it looks like they want to finish up B here. Working together, clearing their corners. But they do have this op on coffins to contend with.
Yeah, no smoke to block it off either, so they're going to walk into it one way or another.
Here comes the flash. Oh, they know. Oh, that's the right flash. But it's instantly taken out. Squirrel. Oh, nice shot from Geezy. Squirrel swings out to get the 3rd. And that's it. That's the round. Really well done from Kings.
Tie game now. And a timeout from Togglers. They will be able to buy, so trying to figure out how to respond in this situation now.
Yeah, I think Kings might have almost now managed to trick them by just it feels like you had called they're doing the same thing with the banana, but now they're just doing the same thing in mid. It's just working, and the Togglers just don't quite have the right response to it. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like just from watching, it seems like they're just posting up Geezy in mid now, and Geezy's just taking the kills because they're used to being able to run up mid, and they haven't adapted. So we'll see if Togglers can find a response to that new position from Geezy.
Yeah, we'll see. Can definitely feel the confidence from Kings now, too. 4 in a row. Exotic that last rounds. Once they recognized that there was a couple Togglers players mid, Exotic just pushed all the way down Banana. Found 2.
You definitely see a lot of that. A lot of good responses on CT sides. It just hasn't quite worked out. Util raining down, but Envision finds the op. Trying to post up at car. And now they're just going to group up. The smoke drops down just to give them a little bit of space. A little safety on the side of the Kings. And that will stop any sort of crazy aggression from the Togglers, who are just going to regroup. And they pick up Metallica carriers, trying to get some space. But Exotic, fading through that smoke, getting 1. Manages to get away behind the smoke. Going for that arches, but quickly wrapping through. Oh, and finds the perfect molly to deter a sight take. Now the rotates are here, and this gets a lot scarier for the Togglers. They're still up 4v3. James Coda picks one up from library with the op. Exotic up in that cool snare position or on top of the box. Visions though gets one, but the ops of James Coda, they're base switching. Chili Eater can't, or Exotic can't quite pick up Chili Eater. Can they get the bomb down? Oh no! Oh no, that's a heartbreaker. It looks like I'm gonna give Chili Eater benefit of the doubt. I think that might have been an accidental. I stopped trying to plant the bomb
Yeah.
before it went down.
Yeah,
Heartbreak.
unlucky. It's got to be a little tilting for the tilted togglers too. At that point, they found the kill on Geezy, just clicked his head faster than he could click them, and then it was just Exotic, the only person separating him from the A site. But found one frag, and then that molly that you pointed out, they threw in lane, and it just totally stopped him in their tracks.
Yeah, some of those just seem to be. Ooh, get that tag with these deagles. They're back on a little force. Berthu getting legged there, but managing to keep their life. Yeah, these just that to go back to what you had said, a little bit of that delay in timing just making the world of difference. That unwillingness to just swing the sight just causes it to crumble around them. Exotic gets 2 on a nice swing, and there's a third, and the round quickly is falling apart for the tilted togglers. Visions though wanting to save, do a little bit of redemption work. They know where one is, but James Coda, there's too many worried about. James Coda's gonna get one. And Squirrel's gonna clean up from every angle. Nice little one-way for all the people watching at home. Get a nice little one-way down into Mexico there. But oof. Where do you go
Double
from
up,
here
but
if you're the
I'm-
togglers? Double
Boy.
up. Wow, good spot.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, they could try if they can flash mid early and maybe try to run up arch, take one of the ops off guard, but there's a flash.
There's the flash you're wanting. It does push Geezy off. Exotic on this other op just holding that corner. But that molly just isolating Chili Eater to make it really easy for Geezy. All that top mid aggression just stopped. Leaving a gap there. It's really interesting. They keep leaving this gap with the smoke they keep wanting to throw. But it doesn't seem to bother them too much. Now the Krypton Kings are a little nervous. They're moving back the round. They were feeling really confident about where they knew everyone was, but now that the round slowed down, they're gonna pull a rotate back over to that B site. Throw the Molotov just to make sure they have time to get in position. Crunch trying to sell what seems to be a fake here. Trying to pull some util. Oh no, that might have given them away. They almost pulled the rotates, but that little jiggle shot and these footsteps. The Alligator getting traded out. Geezy with a nice pickup on the crunch. Berthu, though, managing to take clear at the site and is safe from Geezy's off for the time being. Is very aware of where Geezy is and gets a nice nade to boot. Geezy with an incredible shot through the box, though. The counter. And Squirrel just swinging through that bracket position is going to clean it up. And there's the 9th for the togglers.
Bomb has been defused.
Yeah, there it is. 9-6 half. Geezy sitting at 14 kills, Exotic at 15. Very nice job from them shutting things down, and only 7 rounds now before they take this 2-0, so very important pistol round for the togglers if they want to get back into this.
Yeah, especially on the CT side. Very doable, mind you. I mean, Inferno can be swingy. at least from my personal experience, but not unheard of. But it's kind of hard to go into a half with that low momentum. All it's going to take is a few bad rounds, and it's going to be a test of the mental strain here. Pulling back on a map that you picked. A lot of util though, on the side of the Krypton Kings. Oh, beefy nades on the crunch. Oh no, that makes this round hard real quickly. And the quick swing. But Levry and Crunch do pick up one each. Holding, Crunch gets a second on 30 HP. James Coda managing to find one of the rotates coming through from Arch side, but Chili Eater quickly going to trade him out, so that doesn't matter. And just like that, it's Squirrel in a 1-on-4. Needing some heroics. That's the shot. Gonna need a few more of those. Gets a second. Manages to escape through the arches here. And now it gets scary. Toggler is going to isolate themselves, though, it looks like here. One pushing the library. Very wary. Squirrel gets a third. The reload on 7 HP, though. Can they find the right? Oh, no, it's dangerous. Oh, the movement. Oh, no! Squirrel's heroics just shut down at the last moment by Levry. Oh.
Man. Almost the 1v4. Such a nice try.
Very nice try on the side of Squirrel there, just to try to recover that round with a lot of heroics, losing by 6 HP, doing so much work, but not quite able to bring it back. And it's into what looks to be a little half, if anything. Lots of blocks, a deagle, and a P250. But, again, these nades on the T side doing so much damage. Berthu already on 34 HP. Crunch on 66. Very important. Berthu managing to escape there. Envision's just spraying them down. Berthu getting another. And Crunch gets another. Chili Eater does go down to Geezy's Glock, but James Coda left all alone. A deagle and a dream. Trying to see if they can get this bomb plant down.
Bomb plant would be very nice, but they are aware of this possibility. 2 players over in sight here.
Yep. Just trying to watch these angles. Even doubled up on a couple on those apartments with great effectiveness. There's just no way out here for Coda. Crunch, perfect position just to not even let that get close to happening. Nice attempt though. Brings the togglers to 8, and here comes the difficult part. The buy they have on those SMGs, really nice for winning that last round. Not so much on this one coming up.
Yeah, it'll be full util at least for them, so if they can establish some map control early, it would be nice, but it's definitely going to be a tough task against these AKs.
You gotta... The nade will help.
That's a start.
That's a good start. The nice little nade there on the side of Crunch to get a good 40 damage down onto the Krypton Kings. If not more. You just need to be seeing these cheeky close angles. Levi spotted. Stuck on this balcony. Nice swing and follow-up from Exotic. Berthu going to find the one on B, but quickly traded out. Easy getting one. Exotic coming out of the apartments. Getting another off that balcony. But they don't have the bomb. The bomb is a little stuck. This gives a lot of time, but the rifle is gone for the togglers. The King's very aware of where the CTs are, though. I don't know. We're going to see the save call? What's the thought?
Bomb has been planted.
boy, I mean, you got some util. You can go for it if you want. At least try to get a couple more kills and keep the economy down because they should be able to buy into the next round. Oh, they did pick up an M4 though, so that
Oh,
looks
they
like they need a
did.
save now.
That's what it was for. I
Though.
thought they were gonna go for that kill to see if they could grab an AK-2, but yes, it seems like what you said. Here's the save. They get an AK. Oh, they might get this AK-2. That is something you're really happy with. But they have to be careful. Geezy does not want to let them have it. I don't know if Geezy will find either of the togglers. Does not seem to be the case, and they do get out of there with those 2 rifles. Big pickup for the togglers.
Yeah, definitely. If they can pull this round off now, Kings might be forced to a save depending on whether they get that bomb plant. So, still anyone's game at this point. 2 rounds away from tying it up, and definitely could do it with this one.
Yes, this would be the time to tie it up. They're definitely not going to be expecting Berthu getting fast chip damage from that nade from Geezy. Squirrel taking damage from, I think, another molly. And Geezy, oh no, the flash through, just not quite able to pick it up. Or the assistant flash. Taking that AK back off of that Mac 10. And now instantly, here comes just the rain of util. Everything's flying down. Visions is gonna get 2. Traded blind by Exotic, and that's frustrating. But they do have everyone heal already. It is a tough position, but Exotic just gets on top of that coffin. James Coda tagged up, but they are in a really good position now to just get this bomb plant down finally. Togglers have time on their side to work with though, but Chili Eater getting... These nades are just making their lives so hard. It's like they can't do anything without a nade taking 40 HP away. Levride getting a nice pickup. Cracking the skull with the FAMAS, but says, I want to leave. Managing to escape. So it seems that's going to put Krypton Kings on 11.
Shout out Exotic taking us to movement school with that little swing up onto the top of coffin. I love that play.
That was a really good play. I should incorporate that. Nice little movement entry, nice little entry movement there to just clean up a lot.
Yeah, that was I was gonna say I thought it was the wrong call on King's part at the start of that round. They found that entry onto B site, but then they just took way too long. They decided to push through the smoke one, but they just took probably 15-20 seconds, and it allowed for another CT to rotate in, but still they were just in time to close.
Oh man. Trying to do some fancy little, some cheeky little mid aggression, and just sadly it's not working out at all with these pistols. Berthu escaping with life, but will get sprayed quickly by Squirrel. Not going to live for much longer.
Yeah, they had a death wish there.
Yeah.
3 players sprayed him down, they back off, and then decided to run back in.
They said, let's go to the next round. We ain't winning this one.
CT side op now on Crunch. First we've seen that from the Togglers so far.
That's true. Let's see what work it does. And again, those nades. But Crunch does manage to pick one up. Really well done. Getting taken down to 34 HP though. But does manage to hold on to that bracket position. And another nade. Just chipping away at Crunch's HP. Exotic might have heard a lot of those sound cues. Might know there's at least 2. And probably a 3rd, but doesn't matter because LeBron is just going to swing and take him out. all these smokes in the top mid area gives Krypton Kings control. A double smoke here from Squirrel. I don't know what that second one was about. I think that was supposed to be a flash. But seems to have drawn the attention away. Oh, nice shot by James Coda. That makes this a lot scarier for the Togglers to hold on to. And it looks like that's successfully drawn the rotate away. Kings might want to move it quickly. Metallica Care. And James Coda getting another one. Just swinging with these AKs, leveraging the better firepower to just crack open the site. Bombs down, and it's a 2-on-3 retake. Berthu seeing if they can find this top mid. Trying to find this player at port. Vision's just waiting. And what that happens? Swirl. James Coda gonna swing and just instantly more cranial surgery with that AK. And it's up 13.
Yeah, AK's just better. I can't believe they were able to pull that off, honestly. Nice crossfire in sight that they had to break through, and crunch on the op too. Found one, and they were not afraid to re-peek him. No nades or anything. They just held their crosshair and found the shot.
Yeah, crossfires don't matter, it turns out, if you manage to just kill them on your first shot.
Right, right.
Oh, man. This is rough. Berthu taking a lot of what seems to be molly damage. Crunch goes down to Exotic, what seems to be over in Long Haul. And again, we see a lot more smokes come down. Berthu with a nice shot with the Deagle. Nice little 1D. Oh, no. Squirrel gets 2 and a 3rd. Exotic cleans up 1. Or yes, gets the 3rd. Gets 3 there. 2 of them just strafing straight into the bullets.
Timeout from Togglers. Kings at 14 now. Everybody's just activated on their team. Everybody seems to be finding multi-kills.
Yeah.
Squirrel that last round, and Exotic easy the rounds before.
Metallica K are kind of the king of the CT side ancient, if my brain's working correctly, isn't quite getting as many, but I don't think you're really that upset if you're Metallica K. Just sometimes you don't get all the kills, but this is the do or die time for Togglers.
Yeah, full buy back out. Gonna be their best chance here to get back in the game, but their economy just hasn't been that great this half. This is the second full buy we've seen from them, even after winning the pistol and the follow-up there.
Yeah, just between not being able to save much and then not being able to... And again, these nades just finding a lot of damage on the side of the Krypton Kings. The firing squad just taking that car position and just spraying through the smoke. Really deterring, getting some nice vision, some nice damage, not vision. But, oh no. The balcony's left open, Exotic just walking out. Spots another, takes another out, and that's looking like it's gonna be 15. Oh no. Yeah, you can see they're already set up for the save.
That's such a dirty play. Exotic found the one weakness in that entire setup. They started out 3 towards B. Those 2 players at A were both holding mid and just able to creep out balcony.
Yeah, this triple B setup isn't doing a lot for the side of the Togglers. I don't know. As a B site player, it's really sad to see that's a really frustrating time sometimes when you just feel like you can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like these nades that are getting thrown are just chipping away and they're struggling to use any sort of flash. Oh, Exotic, stop! That's so mean. That's just mean. Exotic running around, king of the server. Putting Krypton Kings on series point. There's the timeout. What's going through their heads? It's desperation time. You got 7 rounds you got to take in a row.
Yeah, 3 FAMASs as well. Not the greatest buy in the world here. Crunch does have the op, though. I'm still thinking that's the catalyst to a win if they want to try to do something with it. I don't mind it going B, but that last round's, as we saw, they threw 3 over towards B, and I'd rather just see the op go there initially and try to establish some control.
Yeah, this B play, I think those nades just keep deterring them from wanting to do anything, and suddenly it just feels like those nades just kind of shut down any sort of...
Oh, here we go.
Oh, but they managed to not give it up. Crunch with a nice pick onto Exotic. But Metallica Care, along with the rest of what looks like the Krypton King squad, does take away the top car and find the frag onto Berthu, but then they're just going to abandon it. This has been the play they've gone with the past several rounds. It looks like they're not unwise to this, though. Chili Eater trying to get in position. Seems like they're kind of set up here. Nice to hit with the free fire. But more than likely dead to rights on that reload. And with that, doable retake. But Levrai has to be wise to James Coda here. Or it's... oh no. Envisions needs some heroics. But heroics don't live in this world, apparently, in this server, because Kings are just going to take it real quick off of that.
Yeah, 16-8. That'll do it. Winning the series 2-0. That means Krypton Kings will be moving on to the semifinals of the Challenger stage here. They will be facing the winner of Hitman and Samurai in the semifinal. It'll be happening next Tuesday, I believe.
All right, do we have an update on that score? Do we have any idea of who they're facing, or no?
I am not sure about that. One of
Let's
those
see.
2 teams.
One of those. Challenger in progress. It seems like the Hitmen is who they will be playing.
Should be a nice matchup. 2 seed versus 3 seed for the playoffs.
Yes. Hitmen managing to win also on Ancient 16-13. So the same
Ooh,
score
interesting.
there and 16-7 on Vertigo. But that will be an interesting one to see. Do we have any follow-ups or anything to wrap us up here, Marky?
No, just very nice game. Yeah, we can try to get a player in here if they'd like to join us.
That could be good.
Bear with us
Yeah, really.
momentarily if we figure that out.
Yep, let us give us a moment to do it. Let's see. Let's see. We got let's prom. Awesome. We're gonna take a break, it seems, while we get us a player, and then we'll pop back in with a player interview if we can find one.
if it's still going on. Oh, cool. Hello, everybody. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do an interview, but A Stream is still live right now. So if you want to head over there, get some more CSC action for the night, they will be going on until that match is over, and then we will be back. I believe Saturday. There's a rescheduled match going on, so we'll see you then. But Clueless,
Yes.
you got anything for us?
Nope, good games. Glad to be here. And yes, please tune in Saturday. And I believe another set of rescheduled games for Contender on Monday. So I think we have a lot of action going on all week, this week and next. So feel free to tune into those.
Sweet. Well, this has been Marky, joined by Clueless and Anonymous. Shout out our wonderful observer. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Take care.
Boy.